Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. So yesterday DA paper is being conducted and we see that the major portions of the questions came up to data structures and algorithm. So we focused the some of the questions about data structure programming and algorithm. So firstly we came a directed acyclic graph. So we have to find out the topological ordering. So for finding the topological ordering we have to get that which nodes have the vertices in degree has 0. So we have to note it down the which vertices has in degree has 0. So we have to calculate out. So for this the question, so we have to first find it out that P and Q the vertices which we have to in degree as 0. So we have to write P or Q. We have to choose P or we have to choose Q. A P or we have to choose R. So then we have to get P, then we have to get R, then we have to delete those, then we have to get Q. If we choose R, then we have to choose P and then we have to choose Q. So in the option there are nothing present which is starting from R, so we neglect it out and we are focusing out P, R and Q sequence. So then we have to get it Q. So if you Q, so we get this way or we get this way. So if we get PQ, so we have to choose S or we have to choose V. If we choose S, so we can choose S. So you have a in degree 0, V has a in degree 0. So we have a two choice, U or V. If we choose U, then we have to choose only one path, V and T. If we choose V, then we have two option. If we have two option, we have to have option that we have to choose U first, then T, or we have to choose T first, then U. Then later, if we choose V, if we choose V, then we have a option S or T, S or T. So I can write this way, S or T. If we take S, so we have a two option. If we take U and T, so we can write U or T or T or U. If we take T, then if we take T, then we have only one option, S and then U. So from the starting, Q is not being possible. PQ, if we choose P, then Q is in degree 1. So this option is cancelled out. This option is PQ, so this option also being cancelled out. So PRQV, we have to get S, then U, then T. So this option is right. So we have to follow this path and we have to check if this is possible or not. PRQSV, PRQSV, TU. This also being possible. So this is the MSQ type of question, and the correct option of these questions is option A and option D. So the another questions came upon in the data structure part. So we have to match the following. So stack, queue and hash table. And these three are the data structure follow. So which maintain which type of data structure. So stack means we have to arrange this way. Which element came first? Is pop out last. We have to pop out C first, then B, then A, but we have to push A first. So this stack follow last in first out data structure. So LIFO is stack. In queue, we have to perform two operation. One is NQ operation and one is DQ operation. If we insert a value, so there is a two pointer, one is start and one is end. start point contained the starting value, or end contains the element which is being pop out. So this the element which came upon first is came upon first. So FIFO is pointing upon to the queue. So queue follow the FIFO data structure and hash table. So lookup table is maintained for the hash. So this is a very easy question. So we have come up to the next set of question. So we get they get another question. So this is a mixture of Python questions or the algorithm questions. So this is a function which contains the as a we say as a array and two variables s1 and s2, and we have to check which is greater. S1 is s1 is less than is equal to 2 s2. We have to swap it out the values, and the function is again called again. HD s1 plus HD s1 plus 1 means we have to increment the values of s1 pointer, and we have to decrement the s2 pointer. So from this we have to check that swap of s1 and s2. So if we check if we swapping out, then the pointer is not being pointer is not being increment, so the swap option is not being possible. The second option is in place merge shot. Merge shot, if we do the merge shot, we have to check the comparison. So the comparison of the value of the values. So here we have to not check any of the comparison. We have to check the index pointer values as greater than the index pointer values, not over this. So this is not getting the comparison. Smallest element of s1 and s2, this is not again comparison. So this option is not being validated. So reverse of the list between s1 and s2. So if we take an array of 11, 16, 12 and 14, the s1 pointer is if pointing out this position, and s2 pointing out this 14 position, and many more. So we have to check. So s1 and s2, then we have to swap between two. So 14 is came up to here, and 11 is came go here. Then s1 is pointing over here, s2 is pointing over here, and then 12 is getting here, and 16 is getting here. So we get the list like this. It's a 14, 12, 16, 11. So we have to reverse the list between s1 and s2 pointer. So the correct option is option B of this question. So the next question is also came upon the data structure portion on the binary search. So the array is being sorted array. So we have to know that if we apply binary search, the array is being already sorted. So the recurrence relations of this question. So we have to find out. So for the binary search, if we apply this way, so we have to divide the list into two part, and then we have to check one comparison that if the value is present or not. If 12 is present in the list, so if we find out the 12, then 12 is the present in the list, so we have to get the answer. So we have to first divide the list into two questions, and then one such comparison is needed. So for these questions, the best answer of the question is option C. F of n is equal to f of n by 2 plus 1. So we divide the list, and we search by one time and find it out the values is present in the half list or not. If present, then we have to find the number. If not, then we have to simply return the number is not present in the list. So this is the recurrence relations of the given question's answer. So the next question is from the quick sort from the algorithm portion. So we have to check the minimum number of the comparison determined from the sorting of the array. So we taking the last element as a pivot element. So from sorting the element, so the array is already being sorted, and we get the last element as a pivot element. So pivot element, so from that we have to calculate the minimum number of swaps. So from this, so we have a formula. So minimum number of swap needed is equal to number of element number of element minus 1. So from here we have two element is 5. Number of element is 5 minus 1, so 4. So minimum number of swap needed is 4. So the 4 is the answer of the given question. Thanks for watching.